just leaving London to Liverpool for the calling, and we're supposed to leave quite a while ago. There was some different options, so it's almost ready to call it a day and go back home and try again tomorrow, but looks like we should be leaving soon, just with a little delay, so hopefully we'll arrive in Liverpool later today. Still very excited to go to the calling. I'm looking forward to the games. Let's see how it goes. So, just arrived in my room, and on my way here I realized that I have forgotten my passport and my ID is expired. So it's like, are they going to let me check in without a passport? I'm not British, so in theory I would now need to show one, but apparently it's fine and they didn't want to see an ID at all. So for the room itself, it's yeah, it's pretty small, but you know, it's cozy, but all in all it's pretty nice, it's clean. It'll do for the next few days, and let's get some food. Must be getting old and having like coffee at the coffee place. This is madness, sitting down instead of taking it back to the hotel. When you're playing a long weekend and you have 8, 9, 10 maybe more rounds of Flesh and Blood to play in a weekend, it's very important to stay hydrated and take food. And this is my way. Trying to find the exhibition center right now. It's not going that well, but I still have 75 minutes before the first event starts. So hopefully we'll get there. Let's see where this is. Looks like I'm getting closer. Yeah, we found it. Let's go. Turning the corner around here for the first time. Awesome. Can't wait to play some events this weekend. Let's fucking go. Funny thing, I thought the first event I'm playing today, which is the Rebels Rebel event, side event on Friday, was going to be sealed. Turns out it's classic constructed. Well, I guess I got really lucky. I packed that deck. So at the moment I'm here putting together last minute changes to my deck to make sure my deck works. And I got all the cards. I'm playing Levaya. Let's see how that goes. Prize wall, price is looking good. Some spicy mats here. And then the usual as well. Cold foil, cards, frames, nice. Tokens, packs, and of course the oversized cards. Just lost my first game of the event in the Rebels Rebel Classic Constructed. I played into Pistol Dash. I think I had the right strategy. I anticipated the right gameplay. I took the recursion pack. The issue in the game was that I didn't play anywhere good enough at the start of the game. I made a lot of mistakes. I missed a lot of things, and that surely put me on the back foot. And then I had to transform with 10 Blood Debt. So I had a couple of turns where I wasn't even able to turn off Blood Debt after that, so I wasn't able to have any turns where I got any cards, which then allowed me to banish cards or take anything from the banished zone, really. And I think even there I made mistakes, right? Just made mistakes. And I almost pulled it out at the end, right? So they went pretty low to 9. I had a pretty big turn at the end, and I think if I play a bit tighter at the start, then it's wide open. You know, I banished all my Blood Rush Bellows and all my Art of War, so, you know, what are you going to do at that point? But, you know, get the jitters out of the way and play the next game. So, just played the second game of the Rebels Rebel event on Friday. I played into Dorinthia. I would say it went better. So, when I ended the game, I was on 39 life. That was probably the most one-sided game of my life, and I think it went better. I just drew into a hot fire. I didn't even have to care about playing specifically well. I just had fire all game long. So, you know, one terrible game, one great game. Let's see what we'll do next. Game 3, I lost. I played another dash. This time she was on a different plan. It was the aggro plan, and I had sideboarded incorrectly. I was anticipating another pistol dash because that's why I hear a lot of people are playing, and so I got the wrong sideboard. I basically erased her, and when I died, she was on 5 life, so it was actually pretty close. I think it could have gone just a bit of better hands at the start, especially I had a smashing smashing whatever, you know, the one that destroys items first hand, and I discarded the wrong card, so it didn't trigger. If I would have destroyed the item there, I think we have a different game. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. 1-2, fun game. So we'll go into the last game and see what happens.
One's at £4.50. No, it's your fault when it's bad. He's going to believe you. Yeah, sure.
Ich habe mich hinten ausgesperrt. Ich wollte, dass mir jemand aufmacht.
Just finished the fourth game of this Rebel Side event, and I won it against KO. I think it was really interesting to see that this deck can win against KO. I think they were trying a bit something different. They weren't running the cast bones, and you probably want to play that. They tried to race me, but I transformed pretty early. Had two Dread Screamers in Banished Zone and just kind of pulled it out with a Dominate at the end. They took damage very liberally, so yeah. So it seems like 2-2 at side events, at big events like the Calling. It's just my thing. Every side event I play, I just go 2-2. So eventually I'll break the cycle. Eventually I'll. Just leaving the venue after I had a TED talk given to me about what Rhino could potentially look like, and the player that I talked to said Rhino's actually got game. And so I ended my day 2-2. And I'm pretty happy with where I am. I'm going to go grab some food now, rest up for tomorrow. I was debating maybe I'm staying for the sealed and playing the sealed Super Army, but I think I value resting more than just practicing sealed one more time. As you guys know, so I've been playing sealed a lot the last few weeks, so I think probably as prepared as I am, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Saturday morning. Day of the Calling. Had a shower, got my stuff ready to go, and I'm about to dig into some breakfast. Apparently my new thing is whenever I go out on a trip like this to a Calling, all my meals are takeout.
Ja, what's the rations?
Just finished round one at the Calling, and I didn't go super well. I played into Bartosz from Poland on Kasai. I am playing KO. Yeah, KO is here. I made one big mistake where I played lead with agility and then followed up with a generic. I should have. And the agility was nice, but I couldn't actually use it next turn. So I think just arsenal the card would have probably been better. And 0-1 so far. 7 rounds to go. Let's see what else happens. Second game, second loss. Second loss because of a bad mistake on my side. I play a card that gets buffed when you have lower life, but I used it as a second attack that turn. And so they were then lower life than I was. If I played it first, I'd do 3 more damage and I probably were in a different, very, very different game. But hey, we'll submarine it. We'll go all win from here. Round 3 done. Played into another Kasai. This time it was Adam. And I won the game, surprisingly. So let's see if we can submarine this whole thing. I think this time, first game I didn't make any mistakes. Could be that, if you're playing somebody that's also 0-2, they could be tilted. So, keep that in mind. My biggest problem right now is the next round is about to start and I need to pee really bad. So I need to finish next round really fast. So just played my 4th game. I lost it against Betsy, who did a 11 overpower turn to finish the game, so I thought I was doing pretty well in that game. Honestly, I didn't make any mistakes, at least that's good. I think I'll take that away as a positive, but yeah, I'm now X and 3, so no way to qualify for day 2. So I did say I was going to play it fully, but let's see what kind of side events are happening and then maybe make a decision to play something else. Look at all these beautiful people, 328 players in the calling today. Losing you around fast means you have time for lunch. Let's go.
I'm Yorgos. I'm from Greece. I play Flesh and Blood.
How are you liking the calling so far?
It has been amazing. I mean, the venue is great. There are a lot of people, familiar faces, new faces. I mean, it's such an interesting event so far. And the calling has been a bit rough so far. I'm doing two currently with Victor.
Okay.
I've played a lot of Kasais with a lot of red cards, So, but I mean, the submarine dream is still real.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Hey, what's your name?
Hello, my name's Jason.
Jason, how's the tournament so
Very
far?
good. I'm 3-1 right now, Kasai.
Yeah?
Kasai. Yep.
Good.
Right now, games.
And how are you liking the calling itself so far? The venue?
Oh, I love the calling.
Yeah?
I love all the tournaments, yeah. Coming in, the vibes, the cards, the competitiveness. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
All right, good luck for your next
Yeah,
games.
thank you very much.
Round 5 against Charlotte, and it was another Kasai. I was able to pull it out, so now it's 2 and 3. I mean, at this point, we're just playing for fun, but I'm having a good time, so we'll just play it out. There's nothing else I want to play right now, so, just get some experience, have a good time, enjoying it. It's great.
Welcome to behind the scenes of Calling Liverpool.
Very nice.
This is
What's
where-
going on here?
This is where the magic happens. So we've got Baz is doing the post-show interview.
Yes.
With Daniel White, 5-1, playing Kasai.
Very nice.
Got Alan in the booth over here on the 1s and 2s, as it were.
Making all
keeping
the magic
everything
happen.
online, keeping the sound quality good. Looking after all the matches and looking for like the best matches to come up.
No.
The table where we do the writing for the live blog. That's what Sean's working on. And yeah, we're just in between games at the moment. We've got a lot of snacks and drinks.
It's important to keep hydrated.
It
and
is. I'm
keep
mainly
that
just
energy.
drinking water and coffee constantly all day. So
How's the days been going at the top table?
pretty good actually.
Yeah?
Actually, the games have been very, very good. Shout out to David Dyson, currently 5-1 on Rhinar.
Amazing.
There's only 4 Rhinar at the whole tournament in sealed of like hundreds of people playing. Only 4 people chose Rhinar, and he's
Yeah.
like 5-1 at the moment. So he's doing great.
Awesome. Just got a small behind the scenes from the guys at Push the Point. As always, doing an excellent job. Played round 6. I am now 3 and 3. Played against John. He was on Kasai. And I mean, let's hope I can make it a positive record. It would be really good, and I think I'd love to do that at this point. So let's see what we can do in round 7. And 3 and 4. The dream of going positive at the tournament is dead, officially. It was a good game though, it was fun, KO Mirror, and I think the difference maker, we were both at 1 at the end. We clashed twice from my card, and he got the my token twice. If I could have turned that around and maybe go for Claw twice with 4 instead of 3, I think it might be a different game, but this happens. So let's just play the last game, then sign up for Battlehard and come tomorrow back with Leviathan. Last game of the day has been played. I ended up 4-4. Did I want more? Yes, but I think at the end of the day, I went even. That's okay. I just signed up for the Battlehard and look forward to that tomorrow, and hopefully playing on Leviathan CC will be better. All right, thanks for checking in, and time to go get some rest. Not a bad spot for calling LSS. I think pretty well done on the location here. Like the view. Let's go back to the hotel, rest up, and be ready for Battlehard tomorrow. Another day of gaming done, and it's about time we dive into some food. Today we've got Korean. Looks tasty, let's go. It's day 3, Sunday, day of the Battlehard, and let's go, let's see what we can do today. First draft of the day for the Calling, 64. And look at all these beautiful people still here. just played my first round of the Bellahorn. It's nice to start with a win. I played against Jack on Azalea, and I was able to pull it out. He attacked me for 11-13 on the last attack, gave me a blood rot and a sleep dart, and I had an agile wind-up in hand. I played that before they ended their turn, then went to the Slithering Shadowpede, and then with the Wreathing Beast Hulk, I think, the one that does dominate, and I finished the game. If I didn't finish him there, because of Fleet Dart, I would take damage, Blood Rod I would take damage, I was down to 4, I would have died, but pulled it out. Just finished the round number 2, and sadly I'm not going to be able to go to 0. I went 1-1, it was Bolton. I think I've played fairly well. My Blood Spell and Art of War turns were very underwhelming. I drew very badly on those, and they had 3 earlier Lumina, so I think, in this case, variance. So we're at 1-2 right now, so that is the dreams for going long in this tournament gone. I'm just going to keep playing anyway, because getting some reps. The issue there was I played into Aggro Dash, and I was feeling quite okay into that matchup. But then I started 3 turns in a row only drawing red. The first one being a Blood or Spello turn, where the only thing I could do was play a Swing Big for 10, and that was it. And then the next 2 turns just draw red. I couldn't play anything at all. And that was, got too far behind. She did too much damage, got me already to 17-18, and that was the game. Oh, next game, next chance, let's go. Calling pot number 1, just going into the second draft here before cut to top 8. Tension is rising. I, on the other hand, am not having the best day. Every Blower Spell turn this day that I had, I drew into all reds, every single one, and even the other hands just weren't good. I think today is just a demonstration of the bad side of Levaya. I'm going to keep playing because I'm going to try and get at least back to even and see how I do mentally trying to get over the tilt, and I think that's really important as well, mental fortitude. So let's go. Going from strength to strength, I just got a match loss because I forgot to take one of the tokens that I put into the deck to represent the cards that I had to banish from my graveyard still in the deck when I started the next game, and I drew it up, called the judge, and I got a game loss for it. So, yeah, it happens. Let's try and reset from here again, see if we can get a couple more wins.
9 minutes left. Yes, yeah.
Inside, so I haven't seen him in a long time. I'm playing
I said it earlier. I would have been running Travis Space.
I'm used to going forward.
What round is it? I don't know. Just lost another game into Azalea. Honestly, I don't know what happened. Suddenly, no tempo for me, all of tempo for him. Out of nowhere, that was it. I think the turning point was where I had to block out. I had too many non-blocks in my hand, and I played the Art of War to try and draw 2 cards to block for 4 each. That would have covered it. But then I drew an Art of War, another Art of War and a Blood or Spello. And great, right? Awesome. Don't get a buff, and a card I really don't want to block with. So yeah, it's just that kind of day. Second last game, another loss into Febuary. It was really down to the wire, this one. Probably could have gone either way. I had to spoiled to save myself from Blood Debt, and then I had 1 in 3 chance to go for Writhing, and if I picked that, it's Dominate, I'd probably win, but it did not, and she was able to come back and was able to just do 1 more damage that I couldn't block because I didn't have Arcane Barrier anymore. So yeah, that's game of the day, let's go. So that was it, the Calling in Liverpool. Just leaving the venue right now, heading out that way. I have a record of 1-7 in the Bellahorn today. It's not exactly giving me a lot of confidence for the Road to Nationals next week, which is classic constructed. And I think I should be playing Levaya because that's where I have the reps, but honestly, with a record like this, my confidence is shot. I really can't play her. I need to find something else. So we'll see what I do. And obviously I need to find a way to do better at these events because, my goal still is Pro Tour Amsterdam. But it was great meeting a lot of people. It was good fun, all in all, and it's always great coming to these events. Thanks for checking in.